Oh. Give myself a flash. Totally playing that back in slow-mo.
Welcome to MTG Casual Commander, the most immersive Magic the Gathering game on the planet. Let the best player win. Let's go to our house. Darrell is still missing, so we called in Duke to get him back.
Oh, hey everybody. It's me, Duke, at MTG Casual Commander. I've been asked to bring Darrell back, who used this remote without permission. So I think I've got it fixed now. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Oh.
Where the hell am I and who the hell are you?
Well, my name's Duke, and you're on MTG Casual Commander.
What is that?
Well, it's a show. And a game. It's a show and a game.
Not hunting?
It's kind of hunting.
Hunting with what?
Well, we're hunting with cardboard cards.
Cardboard cards. All right. I can handle that. What kind of cardboard cards you got?
Magic ones.
They're magic?
You betcha.
All right. So what do you want me to do?
Have you ever hosted a show before?
Not a chance in hell, Duke.
Well, then you're gonna work out perfect for our show.
Fantastic. Let's give it a go. All right. Let's see some of your magic cards.
Hold on, we'll get there. But first, tell them about our players tonight, Nadatog.
Sure thing, Duke. First up, she's witty. She hates combos, but she'll destroy your soul. Say hello to Alex.
Hi everybody, it's Alex, back with MTG Casual Commander. I suppose I do have other hobbies other than Magic. I do kind of have a life. I like to golf. I go to the dog park. I don't want to go arm deep in anything. And I read, which I don't think reading's a hobby, because I think every person should just read always. He makes me sound like a middle-aged man. Also a middle-aged manny? Okay. Well, those are my two hobbies, so. Like,
it's the let me shove my arm under
I don't
this
want to go
rock
arm deep in
water,
anything. That's
hoping
just
that it's a giant.
that's much
fish
deeper
and
than
not a
I'm
giant
comfortable
snapping
with.
turtle.
My favorite set of Magic cards would be Double Masters, the first set that came out. And when I had just started playing Magic, so I was still really new. I wasn't quite sure what was good, what was bad. And I ended up getting 2 booster boxes. Double Masters was really good to me and probably is what got me hooked on buying set boosters, draft boxes, fat boxes, or if you don't want to call them fat boxes, the bundles, I guess. But yeah, I love calling them fat boxes. When I first started playing Magic, that's what they were called, and then like they went to the bundles. Something that I think would be a huge pet peeve of mine: stealing my shit. Don't do it. Play with your own cards. Don't play with my cards. They're my cards. I have them for me because I like playing them. Don't effing touch them. Pisses me up. Peanut steals my cards all the time. So frustrating. I hate it. And I guess fat is offensive, and maybe it is to some people, but coming as a chubby person, I don't mind that they're called fat boxes because they're full of good stuff. Bring my commando early, make them big, and kill them both. Because that's the only way I'm going to win. I feel like that's the only way I'm going to win. For real. Like, so I'm going to be rocking my Sultai Unblockable deck. Hopefully get my commander out there early, make them really big, and swing out and just crush them before they can build their armies faster than me. Let's go.
Next up, we call him the Goblin King, the Goblin God, and when he's not around, the Goblin Geek, bennyj.
What up, it's bennyj. It's good to be back. Just been waiting to play another Casual Commander game. Been playing a lot of video games, a couple different ones, and trying to make a couple new decks on colors I'm not used to. My biggest pet peeve in Magic, I'm gonna call Josh out on this because he likes doing it, is when he sits there and like searches his deck for like 20 minutes and he's like, oh, you can go now, and then you take your time and he's like, bored. Like, dude, just chill out, alright? So, yeah, screw you, Josh. Shards of Alara. Thing I like best about that set was all the goblins, of course. But like how they worked with each other. Like you could search for a goblin and like put it on top of the deck or in your hand or whatever, and you know, there was a couple that did other stuff for other goblins as long as you did something, you know, but it just seemed to work good with what I had with all the goblins. So I think whoever gets going first basically is probably the one who's going to win. So, because tonight my deck is kind of an old one I had put together, but I took a few other newer goblins and threw them in there to spice it up a little. Seems to be what needs to happen, I think. It's just basically, you know, search for what I need and get them out quick. And hopefully I got enough to kill them both in one turn, I guess. Because I think anything other than that, if you let somebody live, they're gonna kill you. Pretty much so.
And finally, player unlocked. We have Johnny, but you can call him Johnny Boy or Little Big John John. He is a dedicated modern-day bard cleric hybrid that stepped over to the dark side.
What's up, guys? My name's John. My friends call me Johnny. The guys around here call me Johnny Boy. What they don't know is that Johnny Boy is actually my cousin. I've got an Uncle Johnny, a Papa John, and then I was, of course, John John, but they don't need to know all of that. I guess my hobby outside of Magic, I like board games and I like making music, like hiking moderately through the neighborhood sometimes. But yeah, that's about it. Well, I'm a pretty ultra casual player, so there's not anything really driving me bonkers at the moment. Probably playing against Tom would drive me bonkers at times. Well, I definitely have to say that the original Ravnica block was like where I got into the game, and the Simic pre-constructed deck was probably my first deck, and I was really hooked with that, so I get pretty nostalgic for those cards. So I think they don't call bennyj the Goblin King for nothing, and he's playing red and he's playing goblins. I'm 99.9% on that. And there's really nothing you can do because you kill one and like 4 more pop up. So I'm just gonna have to move pretty quick with my deck. I'm not sure what Alex has in store. Hopefully it's not a token deck because I'm rocking zombies and that might get really, really ugly. So I think I'm just gonna have to try and go as quick as I can. Well, let's get to this game.
And as you may well know, on MTG Casual Commander, we always have a Commander of the Day. And today, our Commander of the Day is Ball, Lord of Murder. Tell them all about this card, Nate Todd.
Whatever you say, Duke. Commander of the Day is Ball, Lord of Murder, legendary god. As long as your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, Ball, Lord of Murder has indestructible. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on target creature and goad it.
He's scary, actually. He's a creepy old little man.
Dude, that guy's got some issues.
He's got spikes flying around him and whatever.
Is he good or is he bad?
He's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
Well, he's the Lord of Murder.
So can
Of course
he kill?
he's bad.
Questionable.
Questionable.
Yeah, always questionable. Especially when they have daggers coming out of their back.
And Darrell always picked a word of the day for some reason. So, Jane, would you like to pick a word of the day for these guys at home?
I would. The word of the day is chipmunk. That's it. That's all I've got. Chipmunk. That's what you got to deal with.
That's not a magic ability, but we're going to go with it for today.
All right.
Because this is our first day hosting a show.
Thank you, Duke.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Let's head down to the table and look at the dice and see what we got going for a game.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, let's roll.
All right, everybody grab your dice and let's see who's going first.
I know.
And a 5.
Because I
for
had it. Of
Alex.
course it's a tie because I had
So,
5.
typically we go with one tie, all tie, and go for
Alright,
a
well my
reroll.
boobs are gonna hit the camera,
Yeah,
so
I
can someone
can't.
slide?
Now it looks like we got Johnny Boy going first with an 11.
Classic. Classic.
That's how you do it.
Classic. That's the one.
What's that?
That's the winner right there, guys.
Probably is.
Hey, do you want me to hurt somebody?
Yes.
Oh, I can do that.
No, we don't need to hurt anybody on this show. But if you have a chance, like, subscribe, and share this content.
All right, yeah, hit that button. Give us some peeps, would ya?
Alright, so we'll just... Looks like
I almost
everybody's
feel
got
like I
their...
should just reshuffle, but we're gonna rock it.
So it looks like everybody's got their opening hand set, which means we are going to be going to Johnny Boy for turn 1.
Oh, let's see what we got.
Oh, yeah, everybody's going to reveal their commanders. Let's pretend we did that
Oh,
earlier.
cheaty with 2 of them over here.
What? That's not cheating. You can't have one without the other.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yes. I don't like that.
Now let's get back to this game.
Evolving Wilds, no cycle.
Draw a card. Play a mountain. Play a goblin digging team.
I'm gonna sacrifice my wilds.
I can sacrifice him to destroy target wall. And I'll say go.
Drop for turn. And I'm just gonna play a swamp and say go. Super casual.
Yo.
Good.
Sure.
Johnny Boy cracked his Evolving Wilds and needed to grab a basic land.
Them are always nice. The basic land.
Play a swamp. Play zombie infestation.
Zombie infestation enchantment. The Nomad's funeral pyres are more practical than ceremonial. Discard 2 cards. Create a 2/2 black zombie creature token.
I'll say go.
And what's that do?
Discard 2 cards, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield.
Play a Blade Step Pathway. And tap it for a Bloodmark Mentor. Red creatures I control have first strike. And then I will say go.
Draw for turn. Oh my. Play a swamp. Tap both of those for an armory of Iroas, and it's an artifact equipment that whenever equipped creature attacks, I put a +1/+1 counter on it, and equip is 2 colorless. And I will say go.
On your end step, we'll discard 2 cards and make a zombie token.
Yeah.
I will say go.
Tap, draw. Play command tower. Tap all of this to play the Goblin Caves on the target mountain. All goblins gain +0/+2.
Getting beefy.
Then I'm gonna attack each one of you.
4.
1, 3.
For 1 point.
Yep.
It's already started. Goblins.
Got
has
to.
begun.
I got to. Then I will say go.
First blood has been drawn.
I guess that probably got blocked. I
Untap.
don't know if they have.
No, they don't have nothing.
They don't have double
Oh,
strike.
they said first strike, but
Right. Yeah. That's fine.
neither one of them died, so
I don't have any.
Play a swamp.
it's fine.
Then I'm going to tap all 3 to play Ukima, Stalking Shadow. It's Ukima, Stalking Shadow, can't be blocked. And when it leaves the battlefield, it deals X damage to target player, and I gain X life, where X is its power. And it is a 2/2. Just real little, real tiny. And I'll pass the turn.
Jesus.
Lay a command tower.
Yeah.
Cast Farina Lich Lord. Lich Queen. Whenever I attack with one or more zombies, draw that many cards. Then discard that many cards, gain that much life. Then I can pay 2 to exile 2 cards from my graveyard to create a tap 2/2 black zombie creature token. And let's see, I will attack bennyj with a 2/2 zombie. I'm gonna draw a card. Discard a card. I'll say go.
And untap. Draw. I will lay land. I'm gonna play the Goblin Shrine on the same mountain. All goblins get +1/+0. If Goblin Shrine deals 1 damage to all goblins if it leaves play. That doesn't do that.
That's an enchantment?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what I like to hear.
it's fine. How big is your general over there, John? Oh, damn it, everybody.
Mine's just a 2/2, man.
Everybody's got stuff out. Go.
Alright, I will untap. Draw. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tap 3. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. What are you doing? You're a dumbass.
Do it.
No, I don't want to do that.
Do it.
That's a bad idea, Benny. Quit telling me what to do. I'm gonna play land is what I'm gonna do first.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
And then I'm gonna tap 2 and I'm gonna equip Ukima to this first. First things first. Because everyone's got big things that are gonna be scary. And I gotta start swinging too.
2-3 zombies. I mean goblins.
I don't trust you, Betty. I don't trust you and I don't sure as hell don't trust him.
No, you should not trust bennyj.
So I'm gonna
I support
go
you.
with John. I'm coming at you for 2 unblockable commander damage. When he attacks, he gets a +1/+1 counter.
So that makes it 3 commanders.
Oh, because it's when it happens? Well, it is. It's whenever it happens. Oh, sorry, it's 3. You're right.
Ouch.
Just being super casual over here.
Just being sued.
And I'm gonna pass the turn.
On your discard, I'm gonna, or in your end step, I'm gonna discard 2 cards. Create a zombie. They have planes.
I have no blockers.
Okay. You have two zombies coming at you. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards, gain 2 life. And I'm going to. Tormod the Desecrator.
Son of a biscuit.
And I will say.
What is it? Tormod the Desecrator?
Whenever one or more cards leaves my graveyard, I create a tap 2/2 black zombie creature.
All about them zombies, man.
Well, right. I figured as much.
Mother
but...
sucking biscuit.
It's alright. I'll pass the turn.
Alright, I'll untap. Draw a card. Lay a land. Oops. Sorry, camera. I gave it a little.
Love tap.
Yeah. I'm gonna play my general. Wart.
Or what does Wart do?
She has fear, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I may return a goblin card from my graveyard to my hand.
In fear, is that the black creatures or is it the artifact?
So I think it's
Black and or artifact.
Okay,
creatures.
so it's black and or artifact.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not shadow.
I got you.
no.
Well, then that's something.
Definitely not
Then
shadow.
that's
Feeling
something.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes it works. Yeah, I'm just gonna say go.
Sometimes you feel like
Alright.
that. Sometimes you don't.
Going to untap.
Strike that
Draw.
for copyright issues.
Yeah, I think it was under the 3-second rule.
Alright.
Is there a 3-second rule? That's awesome.
I have no idea.
That's like I was seeing this
I will
one,
play an opulent palace for my land
but
for
they
turn.
had the mounds
I
upside
will
down.
then tap 1, 2, 3, 4 and play a toothy imaginary friend.
Toothy, imaginary friend, legendary, illusion, partner with peer, imaginary rascal. When this creature enters the battlefield, target player may put peer into their hand from their library, then shuffle. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on Toothy, imaginary friend. When Toothy leaves the battlefield, draw a card for each 1/1 counter on it.
And I'm going to go search for peer. His good old buddy. And put him into my hand. And just throwing this out there. I really need to shuffle my deck, so this feels really good. Like, I don't know what's happening at the top of my deck, but it has not been good. Oh, there he is. There he is, that little rascal. The imaginative little rascal. He kind of reminds me of that one kid off of Little Rascals. I got a pickle. I got a pickle. I got a pickle. Hey, 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 hey.
We got some. What'd you get? What is your card
He's
do?
pure imaginative rascal, and he's partnered with Toothy.
So you're telling me
Could you cut me, please?
maybe?
And he has, if one or more counters we put onto a permanent I control, that many +1 of those is added instead.
Aww. That's cute.
Right? I thought so. He's a little rascal. All right, and let's get down to business, because Y'all getting really real up in here. So
We got 2 zombies.
I got 3 goblins, alright?
yeah, calm down. I'm sensing bad things happening. Benny.
Don't even.
Benny.
Alright?
You're gonna take 4. What do you mean don't Benny? I can't just pick on Johnny Boy, that's not fair.
I know.
What are you gonna do?
Well, hopefully kill both of you, but I mean, at this point, it's just pinging. And I will pass the turn.
What does your artifact do on that thing?
It's whenever it attacks, it gets a +1/+1 counter.
Decisions. How are you guys are 2 something with first strike, huh? What do you got?
I just have a 1/1 that I'm not gonna block with.
Okay. I'm gonna go to combat and I'll attack with 3 zombies.
3 2/2s?
Yeah. 2 2/2s and a 4/2. So I'll draw 3 cards and discard 3.
8.
Gain 3 life. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do this.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna play Incarnation Technique, mill 5 cards, and return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What big nasty did you get?
Well, I'm gonna bring out
And
Phyrexian Delver.
Big and nasty is it?
And when he enters the battlefield, I return target creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield and lose life equal to its mana cost. Oops. Ooh, that's kind of a nice one. Well, how big is Wart?
4 5.
4 5. Alright. I'll play the long game. Bring out Loyal Subordinate.
Loyal subordinate, creature, zombie, menace, lieutenant. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control your commander, each opponent loses 3 life. Zombies work best when they're fed appropriately, so it's prudent to let them eat on the job.
And I will say, go.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Right. What do you got? What do your 2 things do over here?
He's just a 3/2. He's a 3/1 with Menace. And at the beginning of combat on my turn, if I control my commander, each opponent loses 3 life.
It's not good.
No, I know.
It's not great.
It's definitely not good though.
It's not as good as that
I guess I'm gonna
little rascal over there.
3 turns.
We'll see.
The Mox Tantalite.
Mox Tantalite artifact. Suspend 3 to 0 rather than cast this card from your hand. Pay 0 and exile it with 3 time counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove a time counter. When the last is removed, cast it without paying its mana cost. Tab, add 1 mana of any color.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sack the Goblin digging team. How big is your... that one thing that we be dealing 3 damage?
It's a 3-1.
What? Whatever. I'm gonna give it -5 until end of turn. I'm gonna deal you 5 damage.
Wow. That was aggressive.
I don't want to be taking 3 damage each turn just because you control your thing. I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
I did want
I
to
see where
take
you're
that
coming
out
from.
over there, but you know, then you threw that out.
What am I gonna do?
I'm just gonna say go. I kind of blew all my mana right there.
He blew his load, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Like you said, decisions had to be made.
Yeah, sometimes they're hard. I get it. Draw for turn.
I'm sure there's probably ways of getting it back, but and you be gaining a bunch of life.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to play Pier, Imaginative Rascal. Oh, and he got a counter because I drew a card.
Didn't you just play him?
He got a counter because I drew a card.
Searched for, I see.
Yeah, no. Anytime I draw a card, I put a +1/+1 counter on Toothy, and when he leaves the battlefield, I draw a card for each +1/+1 counter on him.
That's good. I like it.
Let's just give us a little bit more booty up there, huh? I'm gonna play a Gadul Lurker, and it can't be blocked. Sensing a theme. And then I will move to combat, and Johnny Boy, I am going to attack you with a 5/5. Actually 6/6. Because of Pier.
6. Is that general damage?
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's harsh.
And I will say go.
Been a little lackluster in getting some goblins out, but I've had to deal with some things, make a few decisions that...
The one thing that probably got me worried would be the 9 commander damage that I have at the moment. I've got an answer for that. I'd ideally like to have another answer for the Goblin King. And if that might be where I screwed up here. I've only got 5 lands in play, so I really needed a 6th, possibly a 7th to make a lot of this work long term. So we'll see. If I draw this next card, if it's a land, keep it, discard it. It's going to be hard to decide because I'd like to have another card in my hand right now. I'm sitting at 1.
Suck it.
Benny dropping goblins really early. Johnny Boy dropping zombies really early. Luckily, I had at least a black and a blue in my hand, so I was able to play Ukima, which, if I'm being honest, out of both my commanders, he's the most important.
Kind of Alex with her unblockable stuff, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. Then you got Johnny Boy throwing down a bunch of zombies.
Playing that back in slow-mo.
Ruin all the work my chiropractor's been doing.
I could find a spell and do a thing. But, yeah, I don't know. I might take a few turns.
Yeah, I guess what I would hope for in the next turn or so, I need to focus on growing my army, so I've got to get a few more zombies in play. You know, it's kind of a catch-22 if I draw a land, so I really am not putting any expectation on my card draw here, but I guess the best case scenario would be that Alex turns her attention to bennyj and gives me a reprieve for another turn, gives me a chance to build a little bit more. Otherwise, I'll probably have to start wreaking some havoc, I guess, or as much as I can with one card.
Don't. That's gonna hurt.
Just try to make my commander really big because the board's about to get crazy. Benny's gonna be dropping a lot more goblins. Johnny Boy, just every turn he's gonna be making more and more zombies. I do have a board wipe in hand, so, and it does punish people for having too many creatures. So I might have to pull that out. I hope I don't. I hope I can win without it, but if all else fails, I got something up my sleeve.
My message for Alex is stop swinging at me with that thing. It's upsetting me.
Sweet.
Johnny Boy, or John, whatever you want to be called. This whole dropping zombies left and right thing, just, I'm not having none of it. This graveyard recursion, not liking it. I'm gonna have to take you out. I'm gonna have to take you out, all your zombies, everything, because it's out of control. All I need is for you to drop like a war chief zombie that just beefs up everything, and nope, not happening.
Give myself a whiplash.
This unblockable stuff ain't fun. So, I don't know if I have an answer for that though. But, I'll try. I got a couple things, but they gotta come fast. Otherwise, I'm toast.
Kazura's important, and I'd like to get him out there, but with the way my opening hand was, I have an equipment that basically does what my other commander does, so it wasn't absolutely necessary I didn't have a green, although now that I have one, it's nice to get him out there, but... does that work?
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Dope! That's gonna hurt.
He's the Goblin King, and you know, I can only hope to outrace him to the winning army. But I need to stop that commander damage right away.
It's ludicrous that you get to play a goblin on turn one, and then just another goblin, and then another goblin, and then you beef them up and you make them so goddamn big. I gotta kill you fast, Benny. If I don't kill you fast, you kill me, and I can't be having that.
Let's get back to this game.
Let's get back to it.
And Johnny Boy, 3 damage each turn if he controls his commander. Yeah, I couldn't let that happen. I might have something I can do, but like I said, it all depends on what's coming up in the next few turns. So, suck it.
So I think the game is actually starting off a little bit slower than I expected, oddly enough. Nobody has a huge board state, which surprises me. Given the number of zombies that John can put out, he actually has a relatively small number. And Benny hasn't dropped a ton of stuff yet, so that's definitely surprising me. For dominance so far, Alex is definitely taking the lead on that one. Her commander's just, it's nasty, it gets big. I hate playing that deck personally. I'm glad I'm not in this game. But it also puts a target on her back. So if they don't solve the problem of her commander, they're dead in the next couple turns, easy. But if they do, Alex is going to be starting over, so.
I draw. Let's see. How big are you guys?
4, 5, 2, 3.
And you are all.
I have a 2/2, a 1/1, and a 1/1.
Alright, I'm gonna send 4 zombies your way.
How big?
4, 2, 3, 2, and 2 2/2s.
Anything with trample.
Do that. I'm gonna draw 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I gotta discard.
Does any of them have trample?
Because I will throw my blue lurker in front of the 4, whatever.
Okay.
So I take how much?
2, 4, 7. I'm still deciding what to discard here. Okay. I'm gonna discard 4, gain 4 life. And then I'll lay land. And I will say go.
Take a fucking time code off of that thing. Tap all these two.
More.
Oh yeah, I have to do that too. Damn it! I guess I'll take back the powder launch. I think no, I want this one here because I can always. Anyway, going to A3. For Goblin War Chief.
Goblin War Chief. Creature. Goblin Warrior. Not since the days of Peshahalik Mons had the Runfeld goblins been so united or effective. Goblin spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Goblins you control have haste.
That's not good.
For the Goblin Digging Team. One for the Warbreak Trumpeter.
Warbreak Trumpeter. Creature. Goblin. You can morph XX and a red. You may play this face down as a 2/2 creature for 3. Turn it face up at any time for its morph cost. When Warbreak Trumpeter is turned face up, put X/1/1 red goblin creature tokens into play.
Out of haste. First strike. How big is your general?
4/4.
A 4/4. Wow. Damn it. What's the light equalizer? Never mind, I think I just need to attack Johnny Boy because he's at the most. No?
Only at 20.
What do you have for life?
32.
32. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing these guys at you.
How much is it?
3/2, a 2/3, a 2/3, and another 2/3.
Which one do I want to kill? My general.
So you got 9 of it coming at him? Because it's 2, 4, 6, 3, so that's 9?
Yeah. This guy gives him first strike. He's a 2/3. This guy gives him haste and makes him cost 1 less.
For like perpetually, like next turn, your goblins will cost less.
Yes.
And they'll have haste.
They just cost 1 less and have haste.
He's 3/2, 2/3.
3/4.
He's a 3/4. I'll block him with the Lich Queen. And then I'm taking what?
2, 4, 6. And off we go.
Nicely done.
Alright. Draw.
Maybe. I don't know.
Put a counter on him. Because I drew a card. going to play my other commander.
2 counters on Tuesday.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're correct. I will play my... Sorry. I will play my other commander, Kazur Ruthless Stalker.
Kazur, Ruthless Stalker, Legendary Human Warrior, partner with Akima, Stalking Shadow. When this creature enters the battlefield, target player may put Akima into their hand from their library, then shuffle. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on that creature.
And I will play my land for turn. It'll be a Ymir Aqueduct. I'll return that island back to my hand.
You do that. Stupid island.
I never did anything to you, Benny.
Not yet.
Oh, what do you mean not yet? It's not gonna do anything to you.
Well, I can't, yeah. I don't know.
What?
I'm just used to Peanut being like, no, I'm gonna counter that because I got all this open mana.
Oh, well,
But
I'm not gonna do that.
you're not Peanut.
Life totals?
34.
26.
Oh. Benny. You're gonna take 8. And then Kazur triggers, and I put a +1/+1 creature on a creature I control that did combat damage this turn, but because of Pier, I put 2. So he's actually at 8. And that is my turn, so I will pass.
In your end step, I'm gonna use Verina's ability, pay 2, exile 2 cards from my graveyard to create a 2/2 tap black zombie creature token. And because one or more cards leave my graveyard, I create a 2/2. And I'm gonna do that 2 more times. So I'm gonna exile, total is 6 cards, you get 6 zombies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Zombies. No. Tip. Whew. That's probably good.
Shit's about to get real, Benny.
You guys see this?
Let's see here. Life totals?
20.
26.
Okay. I'm gonna play Hordewing Scab. Flying zombie horror, other zombies I control have flying. Whenever one or more zombies I control deal combat damage to one or more opponents, I can draw cards equal to the number of opponents dealt damage this way. If you do, discard that many cards.
Awesome.
So, you're at 20?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Do you have any flyers?
No, no flyers.
Okay. I'm gonna send 20. I'm gonna draw 20 cards. No, I'm gonna draw 10 cards. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna draw 9 cards. Discard 9 cards. Discard him. Gain 9 life. Sorry, you did?
Yep.
Okay.
I can't do anything about that.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. I was gonna kill you next turn anyways.
That's what I kind of figured.
So.
I'll say go.
You have your scab trigger still.
Oh,
I knew
I can
should've
draw-
just played it.
so I can draw 1 card, and if I do discard, I'll do that. Why not? Yeah. So you.
Untap.
Kill him, Benny.
That's the question.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna take a time counter off of this.
Benny, your ward trigger.
I did.
Oh, missed it.
Grabbed
Sorry.
the Goblin War Chief. So I'm gonna play the Frog Tosser. Goblin spells and rogue spells cost 1 less to cast. So then 2. Wait a minute. But you have to kill him this turn. Play the Battle Squadron. Wait, I can't. I need to have haste. So, I guess we'll just do this then. The Goblin War Chief.
Brr, brr, brr.
Yeah, and then I gotta attack you with all the things.
How much is it?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I'm still dead next turn.
I think so. 15 coming at me?
Yeah.
I'll just take it.
Should've just wiped the board.
Yeah?
I got greedy.
What? You always.
I got greedy. I didn't want the game to drag out longer.
You good to go?
Yeah. Pretty sure I'm dead.
Let's see. Yeah. 3, 4, so 7,
26.
10, and 20. 12, 14, 16, 20. So, what was that? 10 and 20. So 30. Flying. That kills you, right?
Yeah, I'm at 26.
Good game.
Same.
Battle Squad.
And John is the winner.
It was a little dicey.
Yeah, I should have just wiped the board. I don't know why I decided to get brave and just cast my other commander and try. I should have just wiped the board and said fuck it. I knew something bad was happening the next time you had your turn, and I just didn't do it. And that's why you lose.
Whatever.
Bummer.
The crappiest bulk rare.
Why can't you have happiness and joy for me?
Because I wanted to win.
The first pre.
You know, I'm
I
pretty.
should have just.
I'm
I
pretty
should
sure
have just killed
beating
everything.
Alex just now was a hate crime.
I think so. People can't treat me like this. God, I'm pulling a Napoleon over here. I don't like losing.
Well, I was thinking coming back from the break that I needed 2 things to happen. And one was I needed to somehow get a land into play. And the other thing was that I needed Alex's general to not attack me. And so I had a little bit of luck on my side.
See,
And I I think that just kind of gave me the edge that I needed to finish.
Benny came out and like smacked you for big, and I was like, Benny's gonna do that to me next.
Yep.
And
it's
I thought I had one more turn. I just needed one more turn.
Yeah.
And zombies, man. Flying zombies. Zombies aren't supposed to fly, by the way.
Right.
That's unnatural.
It is.
That's not right.
That's not how zombies are. in
That's
reality.
just
That's not how
not
zombies
right.
work, Johnny boy.
Wonderful
Yeah,
sight.
I think you did it wrong. I don't know. It feels wrong. I hope you don't get
I think that
tangible.
the zombies should get everything that everybody else gets because they,
Could
they
you
work
imagine
hard.
flying zombies though? Like you'd have body parts falling down and raining down. They're not meant to fly. It's unnatural.
No.
It's unnatural.
They're definitely not meant to fly, but they did.
Oh yeah.
They did.
They did.
I died by
And,
flying zombies.
We both died
Gives
by
them an
flying
edge,
zombies.
I would say.
It's upsetting. Now you get to pick a ball out of the chest. I hope he doesn't get the Tangela one. I really don't.
I'm going for the Tangela ball.
Bulk rare.
I feel like you guys should be,
Bulk rare. He's getting a bulk rare. I don't know which one, but he's getting one.
you should be enjoying my joy.
All right, nice job, Johnny boy. It looks like Johnny won this match for the black team. Let's go ahead and get down to the Casual Commander chest and see what Johnny's gonna win tonight.
Way to go, Johnny boy.
The winner of each Casual Commander battle will get to draw a colored orb from the winner's chest. Each colored orb represents one Magic the Gathering set booster pack. If a player retrieves the Tangelo colored orb, that player may pick any 2 set boosters of their choosing.
To look inside the ball.
Like we're gonna really illustrate how short.
How
I
many
am.
balls are in this chest?
Well, there's one for each color.
You ready? Alright. Let's get her done.
Try not to look in there.
Grab one of them balls, sir.
There's nothing in here.
Yeah, scoop it in, scoop it in. Cup it, cup it. Oh yeah.
Oh.
We got the red. No Tangelo.
Hold the yeah.
Okay. Get right in there. Freaking sweet.
Yeah, he's gonna have to open up that whole pack of cards
What's in the pack?
right here on camera.
Oh, no kidding. Okay, cool. Let's see what he's got.
All right, let's get down to the table.
Go, Johnny boy.
Hey guys, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this content. It'll be worth it.
We'll make it worth your time.
Ready?
All right, Johnny boy. Let's see what you got in that winning pack.
Right on. Midnight Hunt.
Kind of do little bits of good rare at least,
Yeah, you don't want to push bad rares on a guy.
Right.
Midnight Hunt art series here. Let's see what we got. Well, that's pretty cool.
Nice bookmarks. Actually, that one's the swamp art, so you could actually just use that as a land.
I know, that's like I
That's
was
the
looking
basic,
through
basic swamp.
paths.
That's pretty cool.
And there's Evolving Wilds. I almost threw in like the
Bat Whisper enters the battlefield.
Token thing, I'm like, wait a minute.
Turn. Create a
an
1/1
actual-
black bat creature token with flying.
Evolving.
Vampire Interloper, Ardent Elementalist, Dawnheart Rejuvenator.
Is it Dawnheart?
Enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. That's not bad. You have 1 mana of any color. Stormcrook, Blood Thief, Vampire Rogue. At the beginning of your end step, if an opponent lost life this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target vampire control.
That ain't get out of control.
Blood Tithe Collector. Enters the battlefield, if an opponent lost life this turn, each opponent discards a card. Ooh, that's pretty cool art there. Fangblade Brigand. And the Eviscerator. Ooh. Your classic Tavern Ruffian.
Oh, he's a flip card too.
Is he?
Yep.
And
All
the
the
Tavern
werewolves.
Smasher. Yeah.
I tried making.
I don't have a ton of this set, so.
I tried making a werewolf deck, but you gotta flip so many times it's. and to have them in sleeves.
Smoldering Egg.
You're better
04
off
Defender.
almost having
Whenever you
2 of
cast an
them
instant or
today.
sorcery spell, put a number of ember counters on Smoldering Egg equal to the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. Then if Smoldering Egg has 7 or more ember counters on it, remove them and transform Smoldering Egg into
Ashmouth Dragon.
That's
Not too bad.
actually a pretty good card.
Yeah, I like it. I like the art too. It's good. Raise the effigy. Destroy artifact. Alright. And then one of those kind of useless. Oh, no, not quite useless. It's a bird token, but it would be really nice if it was another token on the back.
Yeah.
So, note to Wizards of the Coast.
Quit wasting
Double-sided
paper.
tokens, please.
And
Well, there it
not-
is. That's my first pack in months. Pretty happy. Smolder gag.
Yeah, not too bad.
All right, you guys want to close them out? Tell them to watch some quickies or something, and say have a good night. Thank you all for watching, and remember to catch us with our Casual Commander quickies and other content that we have on the channel.
Don't forget all the social medias and whatnot. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Don't remember any other ones, but
Twitter.
there may be a Twitter as well.
Hey, are you keeping track of anything here, like scores or anything like that?
Yeah, here on MTG Casual Commander, we take care of all of the stats. Speaking of that, hey Natug, why don't you show them the scoreboard, and let's see how our players did on this matchup tonight.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard and declare some victors. The Destroyer. This title is given to the player with the most permanent removal through combat damage, destroy, and exile spells and abilities.
He's also going to hold on to the Destroyer title.
Quick Draw. This title is awarded to the player that draws the most cards over the Casual Commander season.
That's right. Quick Draw Johnny. He took the title with drawing 46 cards in an amazing 8 turns.
The Masochist is the person who pays the most of their life during the Casual Commander season.
Masochist Johnny is going to be taking this title home with his whole 3 life paid. Yeah.
The Berserker. This title is awarded to the player with the most commander damage throughout the Casual Commander season.
Alex is going to be stealing the Berserker title with 21 commander damage after this game.
Casual Commander title unlocked. Title unlocked. The modifier title. The modifier title goes to the player that modifies the most permanents with counters, auras, or equipment.
After game 2, Pete's still holding on to the modifier title.
Landlubber. The Landlubber title will be bestowed upon the player that has the most land drops in the season.
Zoltan's gonna keep his Landlubber title this game.
The Architect. This title is rewarded to the player that creates the most non-creature, non-land permanents within the season.
Nobody's going to be laying a finger on Pete's Architect title tonight.
The Horde Wizard. The Casual Commander Horde Raiser title goes to the player that has the most creatures and creature tokens played throughout the season.
Johnny Boy will take the Horde Raiser title with 13 creatures.
The Witch Doctor. The Witch Doctor title will be awarded to the player who gains the most life during the Casual Commander season.
And there's bennyj.
The Beat Sack. The title of Beat Sack will be given to the player that receives the most damage within the Casual Commander season.
It was a close call in the beat sack, but with 56 damage taken, PD edged out Gus by 2.
The Mad Mage. This title and award will be enchanted onto the player that does the most damage over the Casual Commander season.
Zoltan will continue being the Mad Mage title holder.
Casual Commander title unlocked. The Mill Master. This title will be handed to the player that mills the most cards and or makes other players discard the most cards in this season.
Nobody can touch the Zoltan on this title.
Spell Slinger. The Spell Slinger title will be attached to the player that casts the most instant and sorcery spells within the Casual Commander season.
Okay, the Spell Slinger. Nobody can touch Zoltan on this.
Casual Commander title unlocked. The Cutthroat. The Cutthroat is the player who sacrifices the most of their own creatures throughout the season.
Gus is going to keep his Cutthroat title at this time.
The Player Killer. Kill the most players to win this title.
And there's bennyj. And with 2 kills under his belt so far this season, Zoltan is number 1 in the Playa Killa title.
Finally, Lieutenant. The player that wins the most rare and mythic cards during the season will be awarded the Lieutenant title.
Really? Oh no, this is terrible. This is so terrible. Stop laughing at me.
Tune in next time to discover new players, updated scoreboards, and new title holders.
Okay, well, guys, gals, that's all the time we have on the show tonight. And, oh, geez, what the heck is the name of the show again?
The show's name is MTG Casual Commander, and we beg that you don't forget it.
And don't forget to hit subscribe and like, please. We need the peeps out there, man, following us so we don't suck.
We'll see you next time, right here on MTG Casual Commander.
Good night. Tap out.
MTG MTG Casual Commander is for external use only. If swallowed, do not induce vomiting. And if you do so, contact your physician immediately. MTG Casual Commander is the exclusive property of Mock Digital Media, filmed entirely in the depths of the dungeons of the Natog. Good day, good night. We'll see you next time. MTG Casual Commander. And as always, MTG Casual Commander urges you to support your local game stores. Our local game store of the game, Donfathers. And for the love of everything magic, hit like, subscribe, comment down below, and don't forget about the notification bells so you don't miss a thing on MTG Casual Commander. Let the magic continue.
Well, again, everybody, that's all the time we have left on the show. So, Jane, did you like hosting MTG Casual Commander?
Well, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, but I'm going to have to think about coming back. You're going to have to give me a little time to think on this one.
Hey, that's fair enough. We'll see you next time right here on MTG Casual Commander.
Welcome to the jungle.
Duke didn't have paint, so he used permanent marker.
Duke is a fucking moron and used permanent ink.